What's going on, guys? Back here with another update. First off, I need to thank everybody. The support so far has just been tremendous. I get so much more than I anticipated. I had no idea that I would get such a showing from my community, from my friends, from my family, from everybody. So I absolutely need to thank everybody so far who has taken the time to even just share the GoFundMe or just share the cause or just like even thinking about it or just sending their prayers. Everybody. People have contributed $100, $200, $300. Some of my close friends have sent like just so much. It's just like it warms my heart. Seriously. So first off, thank you to everybody so far for even considering this this absolute tragedy that's going on, and thank you for your support. It is, what time is it? I'm waiting on my sister to come pick me up. I told my dad that we have raised over $6,000 in just a day already, and he didn't want to admit to me, but I'm pretty sure he started crying. Like, I know that he shed some tears here and there. I know I did. I was like, last night I couldn't believe it. I was watching the number go up. I was like, wow, like people actually care, you know? So that was a really good feeling. Sorry, I'm really sweaty. I just got done riding. I made a BMX video for you guys. But I'm waiting for my sister. She's on her way to come pick me up. We're gonna go to my dad's house. I want to get my dad on camera so he can deliver some words to you guys himself. Yo! Oh, hold on, I'm over the door. I'm filming the video. Wait, are you driving or you walking? Walking. Okay, I'll be right there. Hold on. That was Bingo, my dog. You guys know Bingo. My sister's on the way. I want to get my dad on camera so he can explain to you guys like exactly what we're going to do with all the funds. So far, we're still really far away from our goal. The GoFundMe link is still the first link in the description if you have not yet helped. Every single penny is massively appreciated. Like I cannot overstate how much even just $1 helps us right now. Like every penny helps. But later on in just like an hour or two, my sister's gonna come pick me up and I'm gonna get my dad on camera so he can deliver to you guys what his plan is to do with the money that you guys are raising for him right now. So yeah. We have just made it to my dad's house, courtesy of my sister, drove us out here. Basically what I wanna do right now, we've been here for about an hour. I had a conversation with my whole family right now, my stepmom, my sister, and my dad himself, obviously, about what our plan of action is. And we just pretty much established our basic outline of what we're gonna do. It involves going to Mexico, something I've never heard of in, you know, dealing with something like this. But obviously it's a very delicate situation. So our plan is to go to Mexico. I'm gonna sit down with my dad right now, have a light, and we're going to talk about, first off, what we're going to do with all the money that you guys provided through the GoFundMe and through all the other methods that I have created, like the auction. Basically, what we're doing with all the money that we've raised, we're gonna describe or outline what we're gonna do with it, and then explain what our plan is for the next few months, because that's you know, obviously the immediate future. And yeah, I'll fill you guys in after I get through that. Hello. Right there. This is good, and then like lean into like where I am. Yeah. See, like, can you see that? Yeah. Cool. All right, so this is my dad. Some of you guys remember him from the video where I came to give him a car, which he has since gotten rid of. I didn't know that the car was a rolling liability, but basically he had to get rid of the car. But all that aside,
it was a good intent anyway.
Good intention, right. And then this is also the family dog. Regardless, I just wanted to make this video first off so you can see the man that all the funds are being raised for. Like, this is not bullshit. Obviously, you guys know I would never do anything like that. But also to explain to you guys where the funds would, how the funds would be distributed, basically, because it's obviously a massive amount of money I've asked for, and it's blown my mind that almost 20% of it is almost raised. But regardless, I feel like there needs to be an outline for everyone who donates as far as where it's actually going to go. So do you want to explain to them like what our plan is? Well, first off, there's some crazy shit going on in Scalp. We have a couple options of what we can do, but they're all very expensive, so I'll let my dad take it away.
Well, first of all, let me tell you what I did today. I went to Holy Cross Hospital. No, actually, it was City of Hope is what it was. City of Hope over in Mission Hills. It's in the same building where Holy Cross is. But anyway, I went and visited a oncologist over there, and he explained to me my options. And what he told me is that my situation is not good. He says that it's beginning to spread, and what they have to do is try chemotherapy. He said that they probably can't do any surgery because it's spread too much. And the only other option is either radiation or chemotherapy. And the problem with both of those is that, number one, this angiosarcoma doesn't respond well to chemotherapy by itself. And secondly, the radiation idea is another bad idea, because radiation causes more problems, because later on I'll get another cancer from the radiation they give me. So those options are really not acceptable. It's just not good. And the chemotherapy, I've done searched Google on this regarding my condition, and the prognosis, the outcome for the condition is about 38 months. And after that, people just can't survive because their immune system is destroyed. So that option is just off the table. It's just not even being considered. The only thing that makes any sense is I have researched a lot of hospitals that are outside of the country that don't have to follow our rules. And there are several hospitals in Mexico that are first-class hospitals. One of them called BioCare, another one called New Hope. There's a number of them. And anyway, I've spoken to the doctors of those hospitals, and they've told me what they can do for me, but what it would cost. It costs $30,000 minimum to go there, maybe as much as $50,000. And so that's the problem, and they're not covered by insurance. That's the other problem. So we would have to foot the bill. And I want to tell everybody that I really, really am grateful for all the contributions that you've given. And this means so much to me that I don't know what I would do without this. And secondly, is that once we finish the treatment, that's not the end of the story. The end of the story is the rest of my life, which is going to be a long time, the way I see it, because I'm going to change a lot of things about my lifestyle. It's a life-changing thing, and it's going to make a big difference in my life, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, everyone's contribution.
Cool. Well, there you have it. Reading the comments from the GoFundMe, it blows my mind how many people they're inspired by myself. Just like I just ride my bike, like something I've been doing. He bought me my first bike. He's bought me every bike that I had for the first few years of my life, and he never realized what it would become. Obviously, neither did I.
I think I bought you your first camera too, didn't you?
Bought my first camera. Yeah, he spent a shit ton of money on it. He actually pulled out a loan. He put himself in debt so he could buy me a camera.
It paid out pretty well.
Many years ago. Anyways, here we are now. I have this audience, so obviously I'm obligated to use it to my absolute max, the maximum of my abilities. And this is the ultimate cause. So thank you, obviously, to everyone who's contributed so far. If you are considering it, or if you feel moved whatsoever by either of these videos, by the cause, the first link in the description is the link to the GoFundMe. Every single dollar counts, and I mean it when I say that. Even $1. I had people contributing $1 to $2, and I thank them because everything matters at this point. We're not really rich people by any means. Every penny counts. I can't reiterate that enough. So thank you to everyone who has contributed. And beyond the money part, sharing it obviously is huge as well. And if you have any information that you would feel like is helpful to share, feel free to get in the comments and speak your mind.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the actual cancer that it is. It's called angiosarcoma.
I think you said it.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I did. So that if anybody has any kind of input regarding that condition and remedies that would be useful for overcoming that condition, that would be helpful.
Of course, absolutely. I mean, if you have any family members who have suffered through this, or just if you are someone knowledgeable in the medical fields whatsoever and you have anything to provide, everything counts. Like, don't feel shy whatsoever. Just provide knowledge if you have it. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, keep your mouth shut. All right, I'm looking at you. Yeah, man, as you can see, spirits are high here. We have a lot of hope. And like I said, we are doing everything we can here just to expend all of our options, because that's pretty much all we can do at this point, you know? So thank you guys. I'm gonna continue this video when I get home. All right, perfect.
Cool.
So there's the update, guys. I know it's been over a week, almost 2 weeks now since I've last uploaded, but I plan on getting back on a regular schedule soon, updating you guys on everything else that's going on. So the first link is the GoFundMe, which is gonna be running obviously until we hit the goal. The second link is the auction for the bike. The auction is live, and every penny of that obviously is gonna be donated to my dad as well. So if you'd like to contribute and also potentially win something, the second link is the eBay auction listing. So with that said, I am off to go ride my bike at an OSS event. Gonna try and film some stuff while I'm there and post it. Thank you guys for sticking with me on this journey. I'll update you soon.